What is up, YouTube? I am very excited to make this video just because if you've been following me at all, if you've been subscribed for a while, or if you're a new subscriber, then I'll just make a long story short. April of 2017, I got injured. I went up to go for a dunk on a fast break. Somebody ripped me down in midair. Severe AC shoulder sprain. It set me back a lot. So much so that 20 months later, just this past week, I surpassed all my PRs in my bench press, in my deadlift, in my squat, and in my max vertical reach with a running approach. And I'll talk about it a little bit. My running approach wasn't even 100%, okay? So I'm still coming off of all of these max outs within the last week, and then I went to go jump. Not the best, but I felt springy. I feel real springy. I'm very confident that I could attack the East Bay head on within the last 2 weeks of this year and get the East Bay, the dunk between the legs, before 2019. So I'm very excited. I'm very optimistic. I'm going to show the videos at the end. Maybe I'll show it during this talk and I'll just change the screen. I got a 500-pound box squat, total control. I have total control on the way down, and then on the pop-up, the weight moves pretty easily for 500 pounds. You know, I moved it as best as I could for how much it was. So 500 pounds there, again, weighing at around 184, 185. So I'm doing all of these lifts. I'm lifting more weight than I ever have at a lighter weight than what I used to. So before, my max box squat was 455 pounds, but I was weighing in at about 195. So I was able to cut weight and put on strength at the same time. My max deadlift was 495. I got more weight, but I rolled it up my quad, so I didn't count it. I got that when I was, again, about 195, and mind you, all of this together, you have to add all of those factors in, and I'm also jumping the highest that I've ever been as well. Excuse me. So if you take all that into account and you look at this 505-pound deadlift, how it moves pretty easily. Again, this is after jumping plyometrics, after a couple sprints on the Matrix treadmill at Matrix Performance Gym, Matrix with a Y gym, in Allentown, PA. So all things considered, the 500-pound squat moved well because I always jump before I do any lift, especially for legs. And 505-pound deadlift moved pretty well, as I showed maybe once or twice. I think I'm going to do the whole voiceover thing, just make it easier for you guys. 505-pound deadlift moved pretty well, again, weighing in at about 184, 185. And I've done 495, but I weighed about 10, 12 pounds more. Very happy about that. And bench press, 330 pounds. It's going to look like my glutes come off. I am trying to, if this were an Olympic lift or if this were at a powerlifting competition, I would not count the PR. I count the PR because my quads did stay against the bench, even though my hips start coming up a little bit as I'm pressing. It felt like the longest rep ever. But 330 pounds moved. I got to work on my lockout because I'm having an easy time getting it off my chest, but it's that last little lockout that I'm struggling with. That's something I'm just going to have to work on, but again, very excited to train, very optimistic. It was really tough during my injury to get back to the numbers that I had before my injury. Now, I couldn't even train 100% until December of last year, so 1 year ago, I started training at 100%. And it was mentally draining. It was mentally draining going into the gym and lifting weights that felt wildly, ridiculously heavy that I used to move so easily. So I'm very happy. I broke all my PRs before 2019, and that was my goal before the new year. So I'm really happy. My program for me worked perfectly. You can go grab it, link in my bio. And here's the last one, guys, a 10-foot, 10-inch touch. So the highest flag is 10 feet 10 inches. I thought in another video that I had nipped 10 and a half to where I think I just poked it up. You can even see in this video, and I know that because of perspective, the closer it gets, the higher it looks that I am. But even people that were there said that I reached my peak, my max height about 2 inches after reaching up for those flags. So either way, 10 feet 10 inches, that is a 4-inch PR. I am very happy about that. Again, I have never been this strong and this springy in my life. I've never been this strong, period, in my life. Even at a heavier weight, I've never been this strong, and I've never been this springy before. So separately, I've never been better than I am right now, but I've also never been at this level where I'm both strong and springy at the exact same time. So I am severely optimistic for my dunk session. Again, when I think about it, of 10 inches over the rim, I didn't even break a sweat. I didn't want to warm up that crazy because I didn't want to get too into it. So I didn't break a sweat. 10 feet 10 inches, well 10 and a half if you want to call it that. My reach is 7 feet 4 inches. That will come out to about 42-inch vertical. Other things play a part of it. I like to say I'm in the 40 and over club, so I'm very happy about that. I love to get to about 46, 48 come summertime, and I think if I'm operating at my same strength levels, maybe 5-6 pounds lighter, maybe around the 178 range, I think I will really be flying. But again, taking it day by day. I'm really optimistic for the East Bay. I'm going to have 2 or 3 sessions before the new year, so I will post those fully. If I've been off YouTube, guys, I know I've been off YouTube. My confidence has been slacking just because I know that my max outs weren't what they used to be. It got to me mentally. I know I should have just been filming the process of me getting back into it, but again, that's all in my program. I hope you guys have liked the instructional videos. I got a lot of great emails about those instructional videos. Again, 20 plus videos, HD, great quality, that I was able to get to you guys. Thank you, John Essler, for that, by the way, to show you guys some technique in the weight room. So I was very happy about that. John Bellion video dropped. He did dunk. Yes, I got him to dunk. So it doesn't matter, guys. You could be an artist, you could be a singer, you could be a wrestler, you could be a golfer. I could get you to dunk. You just need to listen. You need to follow some of these YouTube instructional videos. They're all 100% free. If you want to get my advanced program, the one that got John Bellion to dunk, the one that's getting me these great results, you can go to my website, www.skighathletics.com/shop. I hope you guys head over there. I appreciate you watching. More videos, more often. Thank you very much.